Republican Pennsylvania Congressman Mike Kelly, on what we might expect. It doesn't look like, Congressman, always good to have you, that the president will even address what's going on the very next day in the Senate with this impeachment vote. A wise choice, you think?
You know, first of all, Neil, thanks for having me on. But, you know, think about this president. This is since the day he announced he was going to run. We've been having people attacking him at all levels and all day, every day. Not only the president, the first lady, the first family, and anybody the president's had a relationship from the time he was a child at the business level or the personal level. So I think this is a president who's such a tough businessman. He doesn't let those things bother him. So we're keep moving forward. Listen, things have never been better than they are right now. I look at what's happened where I'm from. You look at Erie, Pennsylvania, back in 2009, 2010, about 8.5% unemployment. Now it's 4.5%. That's a huge gain, and we have more people working today. The labor workforce is better than it's ever been, and we have more people going to work every day so they can take care of their families and make sure that they're preparing for the future. So I think it's such a really strong economy, and it's made us the envy of the world once again. We're no longer this leading from behind. I have no idea what the heck that meant. We're now leading from a position of strength, and the world looks at us and they know we can count on America, and America is a place where everybody wants to participate. So it's an exciting time for us.
Congressman, how does it look for the president in your state, a crucial state he won when a lot of people didn't think he had a chance? How do you think it's looking now?
You know what, Neil? Look, I'm Irish Catholic. There was never a Kelly that wore a white shirt to work until my dad did back in right after the war, 1945. But the blue-collar worker now, I'm talking about the actual workers. This is a president that has a strong appeal to them because he says what he's going to do, then he does it, and he keeps his word. And I think they look at him as, you know what, that's the type of person we want. Where I'm from, he is very, very strong. I would hate to be running against him where I'm from, but I'm running with him, and I will support him every step along the way. From the time he came down those stairs and said he was going to run, I said, this is our guy. I don't want any more politicians running our country. I want to see business people who understand how to compete running it. So he's just strong. Neil, he's so strong in Western Pennsylvania.
In Western Pennsylvania is one thing. In the entire state, how is it? You know, these battleground polls, as you reminded me, Congressman, are pretty unreliable because obviously they got it wrong last time. But they show quite a tight race, not only there and in Michigan and Wisconsin and a host of others. Yeah. Does that concern you, given all this economic strength? You would think the president would be off to the races.
You know what, and if you think about it, Neil, polls are usually taking of likely voters, and in the last election, a lot of people voted for the first time in their life because all of a sudden they saw somebody they believed in, not a politician, but a person who said what they wanted to hear and then has done that. So likely voters are still being polled. Those that voted for the first time have not been polled, but can you imagine somebody who just registered in the last election and voted for Donald Trump saying, you know what, I'm not going to vote for him this time because he didn't do what he said he was going to do? I think he's much stronger than the polls indicate. Now, look, there are pockets of Pennsylvania. We know that there's some people that just, for whatever reason, they can't look at this president, say this is a president I can vote for. But I'll tell you what, I'll take 45 over anybody that's served in my history and my lifetime and say this is a person that's been taking us to the limit and taking us to a position where once again, the world knows America is back and America has got your back.
All right, I'll put you down as a maybe for the president and Congressman. No. I'm kidding. Thank you, sir, very, very much. Very good seeing you again.
Okay, thank you, Neil.
All right.